It's the bottom of the seventh inning and the final, what could be the final inning of the season for the Kansas Jayhawks, at least in the regular season. And it is the senior, Peyton Renzi, to lead off for the Jayhawks, trailing by 2 runs. It's 2-0. Bottom of the seventh. Kansas 23-26 on the season. Iowa State 24-28. Who will get the final win of the year in Big 12 play before we head to postseason play in the Big 12 tourney? Saya Swain remains out in the circle for Iowa State. Super good performance from her. She pitched yesterday, has a 3.61 ERA. She has 119 strikeouts. Unreal performance for her this season. Renzi takes the first pitch up high for ball 1. It goes Renzi, then Jordan Richards, and then Shayna Espy. The bottom of the order. The 7, 8, 9 hitters. The 1-0 pitch is down low for ball 2. Well, the ball-to-strike ratio today for Saya Swain hasn't been the best. She's thrown more balls than strikes, but she has done a good job limiting the damage for the Jayhawks. Remember, they had the bases loaded last inning and weren't able to convert. Here's the 2-0. Renzi takes the next pitch up high. It's now 3-0. It's worth mentioning that Jordan Richards will not hit next. It'll be Addison Purvis, who is right now standing in the on-deck circle.
Yeah, a leadoff walk is exactly what the Jayhawks would love to see.
And they're going to get that, a 4-pitch walk for Peyton Renzi.
A good sign. Saya Swain didn't really even come close to the strike zone in that at-bat, and because of that, it looks like we're going to have a pitching change.
We might get a pitching change here, and if you can believe it, Ellie Spellhog is going to come back into the game to finish off this game. She pitched the first 5 innings, and now she's going to come back in to say, hey, I'm going to finish the job here. I'm going to finish what I started.
That is something so unique about softball compared to baseball is pitchers, when they're taken out, they re-enter and go back in the circle. So she'll just have to throw a couple more warm-up pitches, and she'll try and close the game out that she started with somebody in between.
Wow. Sometimes you just cannot make this stuff up. Well, Addison Purvis is the next hitter for the Jayhawks. Hasn't hit yet this series, but she has a good batting average of .214. She's 3 for 14 this season. 3 RBIs and 1 double. But she has a runner on first now, who is Peyton Renzi, hoping that she can bring her home or bring herself home. KU needs 2 runs. Ellie Spellhog threw 68 pitches before she was replaced by Saya Swain. This will be her 69th. Purvis takes strike 1 down the middle for an 0-1 count. Having trouble seeing right now, the fans on their feet here at Arocha, supporting the Jayhawks in their final endeavor at Arocha this season.
A little surprised that we aren't seeing Lyric Moore step in the box. The team's leading hitter in terms of average. Didn't get the start today.
Purvis swings and misses on the next pitch. It's 0-2. She was late on that one.
Moore was 2 for 3 yesterday, too, so maybe we're saving her for a later pinch hit opportunity this inning.
Who knows? Shayna Espy is on deck, but she's in the batter's circle right now, or she's in the on-deck circle. Here's the 0-2 to Purvis. Check swing. Did she go? Yes, she did, and a strikeout to Purvis. A 3-pitch strikeout, that is.
It was a weird appeal to first base. You'd think they'd go to the second base umpire to see if she went around as a left-handed batter.
Keith Kearney standing at first, the first place umpire. Frederick Ewald right now at second. We saw him behind the plate yesterday. Behind the plate today is Keely Young. Here's Shayna Espy. 0 for 1 today. Flew out to left field. Has a runner on first. Takes the first pitch down and away towards the outside of the strike zone for ball 1. On deck is Presley Limbaugh, the top of the order. Peyton Renzi stands on first. Espy's a senior. She's going to take another ball towards the outside for a 2-0. Renzi's a senior. Espy is a senior. Can they deliver in their senior day? It's 2-0 right now to Espy. Spellhog delivers. Espy fouls this one off down the left field line. It's 2-1. KU looking for their 6th hit of the game. They have 5 right now.
Multiple opportunities in this one. The Jayhawks are going to look back on and wish they could have came through with a 2-out RBI hit.
Espy fouls this one off on the next pitch. Is the exact same spot down the left field line, and now it's 2-2. Well, I think Espy at least advanced the runner at this point. A strikeout would be or it would hurt a lot. It really would. Spellhog with 2 strikeouts today, looking for her 3rd right here on the 2-2 pitch with 1 out to Shayna Espy. That's one's inside. That's going to be a ball. It's a full count to Espy. If she would get on base, the tying run would be at first. The winning run would come to the plate. That would be Presley Limbaugh. Spellhog has 2 strikeouts. She's had a great game. Here's the 3-2. Espy hits this one to first. The tag is made. So Espy is out. Advancing to second is Renzi. And now there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. That's a 3 unassisted right there.
The tying run comes into the batter's box here with a chance, 1 swing of the bat to tie this ball game up. However, Limbaugh does not have any home runs on the season.
Limbaugh with Haley Harper on deck. They want to bring her up for sure.
Exactly right. That's who they want in the batter's box.
This is hit to short. It's going to go through the gap. It is going to be a base hit with 2 outs for Presley Limbaugh. She swung at the first pitch, and this game continues. And now it's Haley Harper.
Exactly. We're going to get to see Haley Harper, the team's hottest hitter, a person who homered in yesterday's ball game. It was her 2nd one of the season, with a chance to win it for the Jayhawks with 1 swing of the bat. If she can leave the yard or find a gap, will likely tie this ball game with Limbaugh's speed at first base.
We get a circle visit, not from the head coach of the Cyclones, just from the infield with Sarah Tyree, Alicia Ronchase, Casey Simpson, Carly Spellhog. And then we got Camille Marin, who's behind home plate. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What a fitting way to end this season. Runners on the corner, 2 outs, 2-0 Cyclones. Haley Harper, the hottest offensive player on the team. Harper fouls this one. It'll be an 0-1.
A good aggressive hack that time. She was right on that pitch. Just swung a little underneath it.
This could be, sorry, partner.
Right into the glove of the catcher is all I was going to say. You're good.
And I was going to say this could be Harper's final at-bat at Arocha Ballpark. What a fitting way to finish the job at Arocha. She could deliver. Check swing. And she went. Wow, that is really brutal. That is a brutal call right there for Harper. She didn't think she went. And now it's 0-2.
The Jayhawks down to their final strike. You're going to need Harper to dig deep and try and extend this ball game.
Here's the 0-2. Harper hits this one down the right field line. It's going to go fair. Rounding to go to third and getting to third is going to be Presley Limbaugh. A run scores. It's 2-1. An RBI double for Haley Harper. How fitting. A senior keeps the game alive for the Jayhawks on senior day.
Yep, just a good defensive hack that time with 2 strikes. Got a pitch on the outer half of the zone. Just stuck her bat out and guided it into right field. Clutch hitting. The Jayhawks have the tying run 60 feet away.
Now it is Haley Kripe. She hit a home run yesterday in the first inning. It was a 3-run homer. What can she do here with the tying run just 60 feet away at third base? Runners on the corner for the Jayhawks. The winning run is at first base for KU. Arocha Ballpark is getting loud right now, folks.
These are the moments you dream about if you're Haley Kripe. You're wanting to have a chance to win this ball game for your club, get the big clutch hit to tie the game, potentially win the game. She's got a chance to do so here. The Jayhawks are down to their final out still, however. So Spellhog just 1 out away from clinching the series sweep.
Spellhog got replaced by Sia Swain in the 6th. She comes back in and now has an all to do. It's the first pitch. Kripe fouls this one off towards the right foul line. It's 0-1. But one thing with KU, they do not want to get behind in the count again. Harper did a great job getting that base hit with 0-2 count. But, I mean, being down in the count in the first place with 2 outs is just a tough situation.
Spellhog not really a strikeout pitcher. Only has 2 on the ball game through 6 innings of work.
Here's the 0-1. This one's hit down the line. Is it fair? It is fair! Haley Kripe has delivered. Rounding third and coming home is Harper, and the Jayhawks walk it off on senior day. Look out, though.
Oh, my
Look
gosh.
Out. This might be reviewed.
They're going to say
it might be reviewed, folks. It was super close to being fair. Down the left field line. Haley Kripe. It's either going to be jubilation or heartbreak. There's no in between, folks.
That ball had to be fair. It crossed over the top of the bag. That looks
so
fair to
close.
me.
So close, folks. I mean, this is probably going to take a while here. So get comfortable. The Jayhawks have either just won one with 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th to win it by 1, or the Cyclones will be 0-2 in the count with 2 outs. Let's see what the replay has in store here. They haven't gone to the replay yet, but I'm sure we'll get something.
Oh, they have.
Well, yeah, on the ESPN broadcast they haven't yet. I'm also trying to see if it's fair or not. They haven't shown it yet. We'll see, but you just cannot make this stuff up. You really can't. The script writers for this game are getting paid double. Kansas scoring what could be 3 runs on senior day could have just won the game.
An unreal possible ending. Kind of a weird scene. The Jayhawks team's pouring out of the dugout, and the umpires are telling them to go back in. I thought maybe the third base umpire originally called it foul. He was just saying, don't come out yet because we are going to officially challenge this. A crazy scene, something I've never seen before. I'm very, very interested to see what the final call is going to be. As you said, partner, this is probably going to take some time.
The KU fans, the KU players, all dancing right now. They think they've won the game. Haley Kripe is standing at second. If this call is upheld, she won't have to stand there anymore. The game will be over. If the call is overturned, she'll be back at home plate, so she just waits. Haley Harper, Peyton Renzi, Ashlyn Anderson, Jordan Richards, and Shayna Espy, all seniors today. It would definitely fill up their hearts if KU would have walked it off here after trailing 2-0 heading into the bottom of the 7th. And we wait. They still, on the ESPN broadcast at least, have not shown any replays, so it's all up to the umpire crew right now.
How crazy would this be if this is a foul ball?
Wow.
It would be 0-2 as well. Back into the batter's box.
It would be 0-2.
To try and replicate all the energy and all the adrenaline she just had.
Everybody in Arocha Ballpark right now on their feet, including me and Brock.
It was a perfectly placed hit as well, right down the line, which gave Harper plenty of time to score from first base.
This wait is almost like if you're at the end of a class and there's 10 minutes left in the period and you're just waiting to go home for summer break. This is what it feels like right now. It's taking so long. They're playing, you got the right to party right now, the Travis Kelce anthem for the Chiefs. KU fans hoping to party after this one if the call is upheld and it's fair. The game would be over.
Jayhawks could really use a win here, too. Obviously, they'll drop the first 2 games of this series. They're trying to avoid being swept in their final series at home, especially wanting to win on
That looks
day.
fair, partner. Oh, wow, that's tough.
That is close.
That is
closer than I thought.
I cannot tell, but it looks like it might be foul.
Wow.
It might be foul, partner. That is about as close as it gets right there, but I think it's
How are they going to be able to overturn that?
I don't know. Right now,
it has to be clear and concise evidence.
It has to be clear and concise. Right now,
oh man,
here we go. Here's the call.
They call her safe.
They call her safe, and the Jayhawks win it. What a way to end senior day. What a way to end the season at Arocha Ballpark, folks. Wow.
You know, when we saw that replay that time, it was closer than I thought originally, and I honestly thought there was a chance that could be overturned, but at the end of the day, the umpires had to decide it was not clear. There wasn't enough clear and concise evidence to overturn the call. So the Jayhawks get the big win here on senior day.
Wow, folks. They were trailing 2-0 here coming into the bottom of the 7th. It was an insurance run by the Cyclones in the top of the 7th to put them up 2-0. And the Jayhawks do today what they could have done yesterday. They walk it off with 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th to win it. They might not have won the series, but my gosh, it still feels good to win.
It does, and you know what finally started to happen in the 7th inning? All ball game long, we talked about it, timely hitting for the Jayhawks. They weren't getting the hits with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. Well, then the 2-out rally comes across here in the 7th after Haley Harper's clutch base hit and then Haley Kripe following it up with the walk-off. The Jayhawks went 6 2/3 innings of this 7-inning ball game without scoring a run and end up winning 3-2. How about that?
How about it? It doesn't matter what you do unless you win the game. And Kansas won here at Arocha Ballpark. Wow. So we have a triple whammy right now for the Jayhawks. Not only do they win on a walk-off, they win on senior day. And going back to earlier on in the game, Haley Kripe might actually have a Sports Center top 10 play with a diving catch earlier on in the game in the infield. So, my goodness, I mean, what a game. What a game. Well, folks, I'll let Brock say what he needs to, but I'm going to read some final stats right now. So, Kansas wins it 3-2.